Thanks for watching. I'm meteorologist Jacqueline Thomas. Heading through this afternoon, we're seeing some impact weather both from the heat and the chance for some storms in southeastern parts of the state. We have that high heat again combining with humidity to make it feel like the upper 90s at times as air temperatures push the low to mid 90s for highs. And then central and northern parts of the state could see a chance for some thunderstorms as we head through the afternoon and evening hours. Downpours, gusty winds possible with any stronger storm, in addition to some small hail. That heat advisory in effect as we head through the rest of the day into the evening hours for parts of the Merrimack Valley, back across interior Rockingham County away from the coast. And then highs are soaring into the 90s with a chance for thunderstorms and showers, especially central and north. That's where you have the highest chance for some of those storms today. The further south you go, the better chance you have of just staying dry. That severe threat level pretty low at a 1 out of 5, but an isolated chance for severe storms. Downpours and gusty winds a possibility with any storm, that small hail threat there. And of course, any thunderstorm could produce lightning. And so if you have outdoor recreation planned throughout the day, just be aware. And if thunder does roar, if you can hear thunder, that means you want to head inside. Futurecast showing the timeline as we head through the afternoon. Those showers develop as you head north in the state across the North Country and the mountains, and then gradually push southeastward as we head into the early evening hours across parts of the lakes region. Locally heavy rainfall a possibility with any storm. Then we see drier conditions in the evening, but we see clouds build in overnight and into Thursday. Some showers could return. However, it comes with cooler temperatures and lowering humidity. So behind these few showers and storms, we're seeing the dew points drop. Much more comfortable air returns as we head through the end of the week, and much cooler air returns as well. A big change from the 90s out there in spots today, likely seeing 70s the next couple of days before gradually warming back through the 80s as we head over the weekend and into early next week. So got to get through a little bit of unsettled weather with some clouds and showers to end our week, and then back into the sunshine with some comfortable warmth on the way.